How's everybody? Well, I've always been a coach and a teacher, and a few years ago I was struggling with my back, and I thought I was going to have a surgery. Well, being a teacher, you don't want to go to the local hospital, because a lot of the girls in there I've had in class, or the mothers, I didn't want to get the old, "Hey, Coach Goldsmith," I didn't want none of that. So I traveled to another hospital, and I trusted those doctors would do a good job for me, We had to do a couple of tests. Well, the first test, I went in there and I had to put on a gown, okay? Well, they gave me a medium gown, okay? Well, y'all can see I'm not a medium, but the gown went about right here, down to about right here, okay? Well, it didn't even connect in the back, more or less tie, okay? Two beautiful little girls right here. They're saying, "That's okay, just trust us, everything's gonna be fine. We've seen it all." Yeah, that's good, that's great. So I'm laying on this, I guess they call it a gurney, okay? So they're pushing me into where the doctor's going to do the test. Well, now I've got to move from here to this other one. Well, I start moving, okay? When I do, my gown gets hung, okay? So I'm coming at him, little boy first, all right? Hey, hey, hey! Well, they're going, "That's okay, we've seen it all. Once again, great, So I'm getting there, I'm laying on my stomach, and now the gown's all down here. I feel like one of them frogs in a biology experiment, Well, I tried to tell him, I said, I'm really jumpy. And I've told you all before in here, since I've been teaching, I broke 7 glasses and knocked out 2 teeth from people from behind me. Real jumpy. Well, he put that little needle in there, and I kicked this little gal. I don't know how far she went, but she had every pan in there. So he's laughing. Finally, he tells him to clear out, and he gives me the little shot in the back. So I get a little, they see it, whatever the test was they were doing. So I go up to a room. They take me up there. I got to wait for a couple hours. Sitting there a little bit disgusted. Well, the woman goes, "Mr. Goldsmith, I'll be back in about 15 minutes. You relax and get in the bed." Well, she left, and I took that gown off and flung it. All right, about that time, I saw the door open back up. Yeah. Well, she starts talking, Well, I go outside the door, kind of looking at everybody. "Excuse me, sir, have you not seen this? Anybody else not seen this out here? Anybody?" So I go lay in the bed there, and I'm laying there and kind of put the cover between my legs, and legs were kind of laying off to the side. Looked real weird, And a real old woman come in. She was kind of cleaning up. Well, she saw my cover didn't look good, so she pulled it down, put it back up. So I guess there was one person that didn't see me. So about a week later, I'm going to have an MRI, okay? So I go there, and it's crazy. Got this same, it might even be the same gown. It's about right to here again. You got to be kidding. There's 3 really pretty girls over here having a little powwow, okay? All of a sudden, one of them comes over to me, and she says, "Mr. Goldsmith, I hate to tell you this, but if you weigh over 280 pounds, you got to put your arms above your head like this." Okay? Well, naturally I do, but when I put my arms up there, my gown went about right here, okay? So I said, "Man." I said, "Well, ma'am, I hate to bother you with this, but do you have a beach towel or something I can put over me?" She said, "Well, I don't know about a beach towel. I think I got a gauze pad or 2 here that'll work pretty good." So I'm laying up on this little table, and they pull me into the MRI. Well, it stopped my biggest fear. Right here, and everything else that's the only thing sticking out of this MRI. Well, have you ever been in the MRI, that makes that noise? Pow, 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 pow. Well, I told you I was real jerky, so hey, 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 I jerk like that. Well, my gauze pad fell off. So now I'm in this dark hole for 35 minutes with 3 beautiful girls outside this thing here. I got imagination that's second to none, all right? So I'm going, oh, no. So I'm trying to think of anything. And to explain the outside, there's like 4 windows. People are going up outside that window. I hear the door open about 13 times. I hear them talking. Oh, you got to be kidding. Well, finally, I kind of relaxed. And actually, here's the part I think about all the time, about the whole thing. I fell asleep and had a little dream. I know it's kind of crazy, but I don't dream like everybody else, but I dreamed when I came out of there, I walked outside the MRI, outside where the windows were. There were doctors, nurses, candy stripers, and had a little security guard like Barney Fife over here. He said, "Son, come over here." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, all these people outside this window wanted me to arrest you for indecent exposure." I said, "You got to be kidding." He said, No, wait up. We all got together, and he said, "Due to a lack of evidence, we're going to let you go." Well, thank you.